Hey guys, it's Atheist for the Cause here, and I've got a fake news update on a men's rights issue. De Vos says she will revisit Obama-era sexual assault policies. Remember when I covered this article? And, by the way, is it any surprise that the New York Times is having to retract something? So it says, correction, July 17th, 2017. An earlier version of this article erroneously included a reference to studies of false reporting of sexual assaults. The studies examined false reports of sexual assault to the police. They did not examine false reports by college students to campus authorities. This entire article is about the university process and how universities should cover sexual assault claims. It had nothing to do with the police. So this is people are all happy now that the New York Times issued a correction. You know why they don't mind issuing corrections? And this was written on July 13th. It's now the 19th. So 6-7 days after. You know why they don't mind? Nobody's gonna go back and read this article anymore. People have moved on from this in the cycle. The damage has been done. People need to stop falling over themselves that, oh, the New York Times fixed it, oh, we're so happy. No, we shouldn't be happy. This was a hit piece to begin with. And if you read some of the BS they put in here, which I covered, I mean, like, they'll take the one word and quote it. And they take other statements and basically take them out of context just to attack Betsy De Vos. And they try to make it out, and, people surrounding her, they try to make it seem like they don't, she doesn't care about sexual assault victims and all of that kind of bullshit. But the truth is that people who are falsely accused are victims, and it's not that Betsy De Vos doesn't care about sexual assault victims, because she does, but she also cares about things like due process. And the New York Times, I should say her name because she has the shame to bear here, Cheryl Gay Stolberg, should bear some shame here. When you have to issue a correction, you did something wrong. You already did the damage. So I hope that people, people should be satisfied that there's an update, but at the same time, at Cheryl NYT is her Twitter. That's where she talks about it, and I think that we should go and voice our opinion that it's great that you fixed your problem, your issue, your falsification, but it's a terrible thing that you did. You did a lot of damage, and the damage, you might have done your best to fix it at this point, but the damage was done. And this was a hit piece to begin with. So I'll talk to you guys later. You can, if you message these people on Twitter, these article writers, you can reach them if you're nice about it and reasonable and make a good point. But at the same time, the damage is done. So have a good one, guys.